everyone. Today I am going to tell you about birds. Birds are animals with wings and can fly. Most birds live on trees and lay eggs. Birds have a beak, two wings and two legs. We see some birds around our house and some in forest. Bina was playing in the garden. One evening, she found a feather lying on the ground. She picked it up and looked at it closely. She wondered which bird it belonged to. She decided to ask her teacher about birds. The next day, when she showed it to her teacher, all her classmates too wanted to know more about birds. The teacher then introduced the students to the wonderful world of birds. Characteristics of birds. Birds have some special features which make them different from other animals. Birds are the only animals that have feathers. Birds have wings, two legs and a beak. They have hollow but strong bones. They have a tapering body that helps them to fly easily. They have strong muscles that support the continuous flapping of their wings. Feathers. The feathers on the wings and tails of birds help them to fly. Birds' feathers are of three types: down feathers, body feathers, and fly feathers. Down feathers are light and fluffy. They keep the bird's body warm. Newborn birds have many down feathers on their body. Body feathers cover the entire body of the bird and give shape to its body. Fly feathers are strong and stiff. They cover the bird's wings and tail and help the bird to fly and change the direction while flying. So here are the feathers. Here are the down feathers, body feathers, and fly feathers are like this. How beautiful are they? Bird feathers are made of a flexible material called keratin. The birds tidy and clean their feathers with its beak. This is called preening. Birds shed their feathers from time to time and new feathers grow in place of the old ones. Oh, here is the fact file. In olden times, feathers were dipped into ink and used as pens. They were known as quills. Bird fly. Most birds can fly. Birds like the eagle and vulture can fly at great heights, while those like the pigeon and sparrow fly at lower heights. Some birds such as the crane and goose can cover very long distances in a single flight. Various birds like the hen and peacock can cover only a short distance. Very big and heavy birds like the penguin, ostrich and emu cannot fly at all. They are flyless birds. Oh look, here is one more fact file. Let's read it. All thought ostriches cannot fly. They can run very fast, reaching speeds up to 70 km per hour. Oh my God. Communication in birds. In the mornings, you must have heard the birds chirping. Why do birds make these sounds? Birds make sounds to call or warn each other in case of danger. Baby birds chirp to call their parents when they are hungry. The sounds made by birds are also varied. Nightingales, cuckoos and mynas produce a sweet and musical sound. The peacock makes a screeching sound and the sound of the coppersmith is similar to the scraping of metal. Oh wow! Parakeets and mynas can copy human sound. My God, it's so nice. Bird nests. Birds build nests to lay eggs and keep their young ones safe. Once the young birds learn how to fly, The nest is abandoned. Birds use different materials like twigs, dry leaves, cotton, thread, wool, straw and grass to make their nest. Most birds make their nests on trees, but some like the penguin build their nests on the ground. The penguin piles up stones together to make its nest. Some birds lay their eggs in the hollows of trees. The woodpecker uses its beak like a hammer to make a hole in the tree trunk to make its nest. The weaver bird makes a beautiful nest that hangs from the trees. It uses pieces of cloth and twigs to weave its nest. Although entry to the nest is at the bottom, the nest is so built that the eggs do not fall. Oh my God, it's so interesting. The tailor bird uses its beak like a needle to make holes in leaves. It uses plant fibers or spider web silk as thread to sew the leaves together. The nest is then lined with grass and soft material. Fact 5. Cuckoo does not need its own nest. It lays eggs in the crow's nest. The crow takes care of cuckoo's egg, mistaking them for its own. Oh my God. It's a funny fact, isn't it? So here is the nest of a weaver bird. And here is the nest of a penguin. So cute, isn't it? And here is nest of a tailor bird. Birds do not have teeth. Of course, they do not have teeth. Their beaks help them to eat. The beaks of different birds differ according to the kind of food they eat. Eagles, vultures, kites, hawks, and have strong, sharp, hooked beaks that help them to tear the flesh of small animals. Parrots have curved and sharp beaks. This helps them to eat fruits and crack hard nuts and seeds. They love sunflower seeds. Oh my God. It's so lovely. Hooked beak, eagle. Curved beak, parrot of course. Short, pointed beak, of course hen. Sparrows, pigeons, hens and miners have a short, pointed beak. This helps them to break and crush seeds and grains. Cranes, pelicans and storks have a very long and pointed beak. It helps them to catch fish in the water. Ducks and spoonbills have flat, spoon-like beaks with tiny holes on the sides. The beaks act like filters, helping them to eat small insects and worms out of muddy water. The hummingbird has a long, pointed straw-like beak. That helps it to suck nectar from flowers. Long, pointed beak, crane. Spoon-like beak, spoonbill. Its beak is really funny, isn't it? It's like spoon. That's why its name is spoonbill. Pointed beak. Of course, it's hummingbird. Now, claws. Birds have 2 feet. They use their feet to walk, hop and perch on trees. Each foot has 4 toes, each ending in a claw. Birds use their claws to catch and hold their prey and to protect themselves. What do birds eat? Birds eat seeds, fruits, worms and small insects. Water birds like the kingfisher, pelican and crane eat fish. Eagles and hawks eat small animals like rats and moles. Crows and vultures are scavengers. They eat the flesh of dead animals. Migration of birds. The yearly movement of birds due to a change in season called migration. Each year, as the weather in some places turns extremely cold, many birds fly to warmer regions to escape the cold. Birds also migrate for food or to reproduce. This movement of birds is called migration. Birds generally migrate in flocks. covering long distances. They return to their original homes when the weather turns warm again. Here's the word wise. There are meanings of words. If you don't know the meaning of crush means make very tiny pieces. Tapering means to become small towards one end. Perch means to sit on something high. Abandon means leave forever. Flexible, capable to adapt to new changing requirement. In a nutshell, means recap. Birds have feathers, wings, beak, tail and a boat-shaped body. Some birds can fly long distances while others fly short distances. Some birds cannot fly at all. Birds make nests to lay eggs. Different birds build different nests in different spaces. The beaks of birds are suited to the kind of food they eat. Birds have 2 feet and 4 toes with a claw on each toe. The yearly movement of birds due to a change in season called migration. I hope you all have learned many things about birds. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like my video, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe and of course stay sweet.